My name is Edan. I'm the general manager of the Israeli Quantum Computing Center, which is a partnership between the Israeli Innovation Authority and Quantum Machines. So it's part of the overall Israeli quantum plan. I'm going to talk today about what exactly it is that we're building, where we are with it, and then why we're doing it, and what the next steps are. So this is going to be a little bit of a deep dive into what is really being built. Oh, looks like I need to click a bunch of buttons here, so let me just do that real quick. Okay, so the center is currently being built, and the center has 4 platforms. I'm going to start at the bottom and work my way up. I'm going to mention a lot of the different partners that are involved in it, and then I'm going to talk about how folks are partnering with or using the center itself. So first, we see platform number 1 there. That's our superconducting platform that's in partnership with Quantware. There's going to, in the coming quarter, be a 25-qubit chip that's made available. The next platform number 2 there is our photonics platform. That's with the company Orca. That's a British company. And the third platform is an open testbed. I should mention that Blueforce, our friends at Blueforce in Finland, are providing the dilution refrigerators both for platform 1 and 3. And platform 3 is an open testbed. So if any of you guys are working on some superconducting chips and you'd like to bring them and test them out and see how they work, that would be the place to do it. And then platform number 4 here is our high-performance compute cluster. And we have our good friends at Partech that are helping us prepare that. Now, so those are the quantum platforms. Now, kind of going one step up, you can see the orchestration platform. All of that is brought to you by Quantum Machines. So that's the company that is building out the control. And there you'll also see, it's very small but very important, our friends at NVIDIA are providing the first instance of the DGX Quantum, which is an ultra-low latency interconnect into our control to enable control capabilities that aren't possible anywhere else in the world, which we're very excited about. As we continue to move up, Partech is helping us in the sort of the whole integration as our in the cloud layers above. You can see, in addition, we have our friends Classic, who are another Israeli company that are enabling user development and additional access layers. So folks will be able to access these devices at every single layer of the stack. We think that's really, really important for quantum today. The innovations that need to happen have to happen at the physical level, where you get the open testbed. Folks can bring in their own devices. It happens at the pulse level, where we're enabling capabilities at the very, very lowest level of pulses for people to come up with better gates, better calibration, better characterization. This is where innovation is happening today. And in order to enable that, we need to give access at all of these different levels. And then, of course, further up at the gate level and at the algorithm level. And so bringing partners that are able to deliver that for our customers is very, very important. As we thought about this and we built it, we have identified and we are now bringing on customers that are, in fact, going to be doing research at the testbed level and customers that are coming at the very top. So that's kind of the high level there. And of course, I'd love to answer any questions about why we made some of these decisions and how we view it continuing to scale. The platform also is able to extend to 5th and 6th platforms as well. And as quantum moves forward, part of the objective of the center was both to be relevant today, but also into the future. And so we kept that in mind as we are looking forward. So just why we exist. Okay, I guess all these things are appearing at once here. So again, as mentioned, we're this partnership between the Israeli Innovation Authority and Quantum Machines, which is a company based in Israel. And so the objective is to open up the innovation at all levels of the quantum stack. I think the last point was one of the important things, which is creating an open stack enables large CapEx to turn into marginal OpEx. So the idea is if today you had an innovative idea for fluxoniums or something of that nature, you would likely need to build a large center, add some fridges, add a bunch of control, add access layers, and only then would you be able to test out your new hardware. We thought that's, if we want to actually accelerate innovation, we're going to need to change that. So now folks can come in and bring that hardware, or if somebody has a unique approach to calibration, they can come in on a device that already exists. They can get the very low level access of pulses, and then they can enable access at the highest levels. And of course, if somebody has some ideas on innovations at the algorithm level, they can come and access the systems that we have from there as well. And then also it's a mix and match. So being able to do more of those at the same time. So trying out an algorithm and then tweaking the lowest level and enabling research that's, again, unique and innovative is the whole premise of it. So we sort of think about it as hardware companies. And then here you can see I kind of repeated myself, but that specific issue for hardware companies, they're bringing in their devices. We also have capabilities that enable cryo experts. So on the team, there are people that can help you in testing out your devices, trying them out, whether it's spin qubits or superconducting or others, that's going to be available for folks. And then on the software side, enabling access at all the different levels. So we have a Slurm-based integration as well as a batch job integration. Again, I know this is not quite the highest level of Israel's overall objective, but really we're in charge of making the center operational and enabling companies to use it. So the other point that we think is very important is the ultra-low latency classical compute. So there's a lot of algorithms and a lot of work that's being done looking at the interaction between classical and quantum and enabling that and giving, again, full control. So sort of we wanted to break the black box modality and let people interact at all the levels. And so that's what we've done. As far as progress, as mentioned, we'll be up and running in about 3 or 4 months here. We're partnered with Tel Aviv University, and we're currently in the midst of getting grants and starting projects, and things are booking up. So we've got customers both in Israel and around the world. So if anyone out here is looking to do anything, please let us know as soon as possible. We want to make sure to fit you in the first few months of operation. And that's it. Do you guys have any questions?
Okay. Any questions? Okay, back here.
All right.
Wait, there's one back here.
Oh.
So that's why I got to put my hand up. Can't see otherwise.
Thank you very much for speaking. Just a quick question. You named a lot of different suppliers in this, and as I think we've all seen at the conference, there's no shortage of people involved. What would you say has been the #1 struggle you've had in identifying which ones were best for your different applications?
That's a good question. So the #1 struggle in identifying the right ones, I think that what's very important as you think about suppliers, whether you're a national center, is to just ensure that you are bringing on folks that are the best at what they do. There's a lot of companies and a lot of suppliers that claim to span multiple things, and what was very important for us is to really bring in experts at the specific layers and ensure that this is not a solved problem, quantum computing. You really need to make sure that you have the world experts at every single layer.
Okay, we have another question.
Can you talk about the size of the infrastructure and the proximity to Tel Aviv University?
Sure, the proximity is right outside the front gate, so it's not on campus, but it's adjacent to the campus, and the center is about 350 square meters. So it's a fairly small operation, and really it's supposed to be a model for how we can expand from there.